At the age of 39, I'd already been in the holistic medical field, the integrative medical field, and complementary medicine my entire adult life, having been certified in nutrition, kinesiology, in iridology. I had then went into the emotional realm, psychology, and in NLP, medical hypnosis. And I eventually ended up going on the road with Tony Robbins, giving his Living Health program, where I was teaching tens of thousands of people how to create radiant health in their life. And I was living and walking my talk, having done all the work on myself. The last thing I ever expected to have happened was to, at the age of 39, be diagnosed with a basketball-sized tumor. And it really sent me reeling, because I realized I was living, breathing, doing everything that was available at that time. And I realized I was being invited by life to go someplace deeper than any of the methods that were available at that time. And one of the things that's known about cellular healing and emotions is that when you feel a strong emotion and you repress it, it releases a quantifiable biochemistry into your bloodstreams that will block your cells. And if over time illness happens, it will go to the cells where your cell receptors are blocked. And those cell memories, that emotional pain, it gets passed on from one cell generation to the next cell generation. And I knew that part of my healing journey would lay in going on a journey inside myself and getting access to the cell memories that were stored inside that tumor and going through some process of release so that when new cells were born, they're born devoid of that old consciousness. And I can only thank God that that is exactly what happened to me. I was guided to find a method where all of us can go on a journey inside our bodies and get access to these old buried emotions, these cell memories, these emotional shutdowns that we have in our life, go through a radical process of release and letting go, understanding, forgiveness. So when new cells are born, they're born devoid of that old consciousness. And as the work developed, I saw what works and what didn't work. And the work has grown over time, and it works with not just physical issues, but with our emotional issues. And so with all my heart, I welcome you to the Journey Intensive. And there, in a 3-day immersion, you're going to roll up your sleeves and dive in and get to the emotional root cause of what has been putting your surface stress, anxiety, shutdown in place, and cleared it out at such a deep level that when you leave the Journey Intensive, you will feel washed clean and with a tool bag full of tools that if any emotional issue were to come up in your life, you have what it takes to clear that. And my prayer is you give yourself your wake-up call before it manifests as illness. And you get these lasting results of feeling deeply at peace with yourself, at home in your own skin, and that you decide you're worth it to come home to a sense of wholeness and peace inside yourself. So I look forward to seeing you there. Namaste.